Hi, I'm James I. Bond, co-founder of Online Success Essentials. Your online success depends on making money and spending time with your family and the ones you love. Now, we're one of the few websites for making money and having the life you really want, because without both, life sucks. Now, today I want to tell you a story about how to win back time and stop being such a prisoner of your business. Now, early in my career, it took me 2 years to win Abbott Laboratories, a Fortune 500 company. But once I got them, they paid our bills. It was fantastic. We had tremendous income. Now, Alan used to wait until Friday. Alan, who is the senior manager at Abbott Laboratories, used to wait until Friday afternoon to give me projects. And unfortunately, he had me work through the weekends, and it killed my weekends. Now, my brother had taken a time management class, and he told me that I needed to tell Alan no, that I wasn't going to work weekends. Well, that was nice in theory. You know, when you take a class, they tell you do this. But here I was faced with my number one breadwinner client, and I wasn't going to tell him no. But I thought I'd be a good Boy Scout and just try this and see if I could find a way to tell him in an unoffensive way that I wasn't going to work, I didn't want to work weekends. Well, like clockwork, the next weekend Alan called me and said, hey, we got a project on Friday. And I asked him, Alan, is there some way that we can do this on Monday? And he said, no, let's do this right away. I'll come over now. And I said, well, look, Alan, I'll be there 5 a.m. in the morning. I'll set everything up. We'll do all the work and everything. So when you come in on Friday, we can just, it'll all be almost done anyway. I persisted a little bit, and he finally said, well, okay, let's make it 10 o'clock Monday morning. And so that was great. It worked that I didn't have to work that weekend. A couple of weeks later, he called me again on a Friday afternoon and said, hey, I've got a project we're ready to go on. And I asked him again, is there some way we can do this Monday morning? He finally said, sure, let's do this Monday morning. That'll be fine. And from that point forward, I never had to work a weekend again. It took one or two more times that he called on Friday, and I said, can we do this on Monday? And he got used to the process, and suddenly I was able to have my weekends to myself that I could spend with my family. Now, the point is simple. You have more control over your time than you realize. What you have to do is learn how to say no in ways that don't offend people, but still that you're able to get what you want. Now, if someone asks you for something, to do something, and it isn't something you really want to do, there are 3 ways to say no. Not me, not now, or no. Not me is that, if somebody says, hey, can you do this? I could say, well, could you ask Adam? Because I'm really not available. And if you could ask Adam, that would be great. Not now, you heard with Alan, is that, I'm not able to do it now. Could we do this Monday or next week or next month? Or no. Now, like you saw with Alan, saying not now can give your life back. Now, so here's an exercise, here's a challenge that I have for you. Find something that's robbing you of your precious time and try this. Just say no. And it takes practice, it really does. But you won't believe how much your life will change. Now, if you want more information on this and much more, check out our website at onlinesuccessessentials.com.